How do you feel you've been represented by the media as a student during COVID?
I think we've been represented as very irresponsible when that's not the case for all of the students.
Yeah, I agree with what Lois said.
Yeah, I feel like we've been villainised more than other people secondary schools gone back at the same time, and they're probably just as bad as us, but you don't really hear about them.
That's all. Do you think this representation is fair?
Yeah.
I think it's fair to an extent, because I think obviously there is a lot of COVID cases in universities, but I think it's not just uni students, so I think they should be solely blamed.
So how has nightlife worked with COVID? How's partying and that sort of side of uni been affected?
Well, there's less parties, and obviously you can't go out clubbing, so any parties you do have are in the houses that you live, or at the accommodation.
Yeah, I mean you go to the pub, but only till 10 now, so
And
you
it's
kind
not
of just stay in the house really with your household.
Yeah, most of the stuff you would do just can't do now.
So then linking it to freshers, do you feel like you've missed out on Freshers Week?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and that whole experience.
Because they were originally going to replace it with stuff, but then a lot of it got cancelled as well, so we didn't really get to do anything.
I forgot about that. Okay, so then studying, so how have your lectures been taught and that sort of thing?
Mine's a mix of both online and face-to-face, so even though we are getting the face-to-face, sometimes it's only about 50%, so still with online, it is just where you're sat alone in your room, looking at a computer screen for 6 hours.
Yeah, I got the same, so I mean some days, not some days, and it's kind of hard to concentrate really on just your computer screen.
Yeah, same. It's easy to fall asleep online.
Shut up. So then, do you think that you're getting what you're paying for?
No.
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 The only thing that's stayed the same is the price, really.
Yeah.
Facts. So then, have you had to self-isolate?
Yeah.
How did you find that experience?
Well, it's only for a day, so
It was for a
didn't
day.
really change anything. Don't leave the house anyway.
Well, it made me really sad at the start because I thought we'd have to be here for 2 weeks. So then I was just depressed for a day. But then we could leave again, so it's fine.
It was a little stressful at the start not knowing how long we'd be here, because I had no food in the fridge and all that sort of stuff.
So then, do you have any fears or anxieties for COVID and lockdown in the future?
I don't.
I just don't want to go solely online because I just don't think it would be worth it at all.
Would you look at going home if that was the case, or?
Possibly, because the degree I'm doing is quite practical, so I just don't feel you'd be getting your money's worth at all if it was all online.
Yeah, I'd see what everyone else did. If everyone went home, I would go home because I don't want to be here on my own.
Yeah, the same.
And then any other comments on how your life has been affected by COVID?
Quite restricted now in everything you can do, even just day-to-day life.
Yeah.
It's hard to go visit people as well.
It's hard, yeah, I suppose it's harder to make friends as well because you can't really socialise as easily.
And then finally, how is it to be a university student in 2020?
Isolating.
Lonely.
Unfulfilling.
Brilliant, thank you very much.